Have you ever wondered what drives monumental shifts in political power, especially for groups who have historically been marginalized? It is a fascinating question that lies at the heart of many societal transformations. The proletariat's political authority, often understood as the dictatorship of the proletariat in Marxist theory, emerges from the culmination of intense class struggle. This authority represents the working class seizing state power and reorganizing society to dismantle capitalist structures and transition toward a communist society. It is the direct answer to centuries of exploitation under other dominant classes. This concept is rooted in historical materialism, which posits that societal development is driven by economic forces and class conflicts. Under capitalism, the bourgeoisie, or the capitalist class, owns the means of production, while the proletariat, the working class, owns only its labor power. Marx argued that the inherent contradictions within capitalism, such as economic crises and the ever-widening gap between the rich and the poor, inevitably lead to escalating class struggle. The proletariat, united by common exploitation, eventually develops a heightened class consciousness, recognizing their collective power and shared interests in overthrowing the existing order. The path to this authority involves several theoretical stages. Initially, the proletariat must recognize itself as a unified class with common interests distinct from the bourgeoisie. This class consciousness empowers them to organize politically and economically, forming parties and unions that articulate their demands and prepare for direct action. Ultimately, through a revolutionary act, the proletariat seizes control of the state apparatus, dismantling the old bourgeois state and replacing it with institutions that serve their class interests, thus establishing their political dominance. A key theoretical insight here is the idea of the revolutionary vanguard. This refers to a highly organized and politically conscious segment of the proletariat that acts as a guiding force, providing leadership and direction to the broader working class during the revolutionary process. This vanguard helps to overcome false consciousness and direct the collective energy towards the strategic objectives necessary for revolution, ensuring the proletariat's transition from an exploited class to a ruling one. Ultimately, the political authority of the proletariat is presented as a temporary, transitional phase, a necessary lever to abolish all class distinctions and establish a truly classless society. It is not an end in itself, but a means to eradicate exploitation and inequality permanently, paving the way for a future where the state, as an instrument of class oppression, withers away entirely, benefiting everyone.